To put in perspective of how far I've came, here's a picture of me back then, and here's me now. Yikes. Hiya pals, my name's John, I'm a 19-year-old from Edinburgh, but you also might know me as Johnaz Panda if you are ever on YouTube and happen to have stumbled across said channel. Basically, I'm a cancer survivor, but today I'm going to be telling you all about my current stage of cancer, which is remission. Now you might think it's a wee bit strange that I'll be talking about the end of my cancer journey as opposed to the beginning, but I can tell you this. Remission is far from the end. Just because you've got no tumour in you doesn't mean the cancer journey has came to an end. I finished my chemo back in 2016, yeah? So that's like 3 years ago. I had 3 types of chemotherapy. I had methotrexate, doxorubicin and cisplatin. I also had an immunotherapy called MEPAC because the chemotherapy completely destroys your immune system. This brings it back up. So today I'm going to try and make you all a wee bit more aware of the remission side of things. Let's look back on when I first got given my all clear. I can't even describe the amount of overwhelming happiness and just like it's just a huge sense of relief. It's like when you find that one TV show that has like 10 seasons of 20, 45 minute long episodes, it's just, oh, finally, what I've been waiting for this whole time. Absolutely buzzing. It truly is a blast of emotions though. You don't know what to think. What am I going to do now? Who am I going to tell? Everyone, obviously. And how far am I going to move forward in my current state? Because back then, I did have 2 legs, yeah? Unlike now, where I've only got 1, but I did have 2 back then. I wasn't going to cut corners, right? I was going to do everything I possibly could to the best I possibly could, because I've got a disadvantage as it is. I've not got any exams because I couldn't finish them because I got diagnosed at the worst possible time ever, prelims of S4, yeah? When you're just about to start the exams. That was me. Bye. You need 5 years in remission to be given that 99% all clear. It is quite daunting during those 5 years. That could come back. If you do know someone who is at this stage of cancer during those 5 years, make sure to be there for them. If they're alone a lot, if they're not really coming out, FaceTime them or something, you know, that sort of thing. Play games with them, just go around and see them. If they like to go out, they go out, clubs, whatever. Just make sure they can have as much fun as possible to keep their mind off it, because it is always an underlying thought. Like, even though you've got all this up front, you've got all the real life stuff always lingering at the back of the head, there's always, is it going to come back? The treatment part of my journey was the most grim thing I could have ever imagined. No one ever thinks you have to go through that in life. Not only being on death's door is the most terrifying thing on earth, might I just add, but the fact that you're so helpless and that you can't do anything for yourself completely takes away your dignity, it completely ruins your mood, and there's nothing else you'd rather do than just sleep. Talking about it really does help. It helps a lot. I regret not speaking to someone during my treatment because I was just alone. I didn't have anyone apart from my family, and I love them so much for going through it with me. It is an experience truly worth sharing, and sharing really, really helps. Back then, I only had one thing on mind when I finished remission. After I'd finished questioning everything, the one thing that I came up with was I want to drive. I absolutely love driving. I love cars, right? And look, here's me on top of my car now. Hey, I should be living proof that anyone's able to drive, yeah? If you've got no legs, you're still able to drive, yeah? They've got hand controls now. You can literally accelerate and decelerate with your hand. If you've got one leg like me, you can still drive. You can just use your other foot. It's easy. Back then, I thought I wouldn't be able to live life. I wouldn't be able to drive. I wouldn't be able to finish school, get into a uni that I really wanted to get into. I thought I wasn't even going to have sex. I thought I was going to die a virgin. I thought it was the end of the road. But here I am, 3 years later, completely free of cancer, and I'm going to live my life to the fullest I possibly can. If you have anything else relating to cancer that you'd like me to talk about, because there's a good chance I've went through it, leave a comment below. I always read the comments and no voice will go unheard. It's been John, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!